beyond both time and space. Give me Kingdom Hearts vibes. It is it is well that thou art here. I can't read. I am that which humans call Arceus, the god. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Alright. It'll be black. Right here, hopefully that's an option. What is thy name? It is Char. Yes. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Char. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. This is the first time that you have like a Pokemon talking to you in a game. Can't be right. Just wish they would let me change my hair color. So I literally look exactly the same as other people. Alright. Hey, my phone, bro. Oh, we're getting thrust into the past. That's what's happening? Forsake your technology. Because I am technology. Oh, I gave it back. How nice of him. This definitely reminds me of just like all the light stuff. Super reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts. The music already sounds like Breath of the Wild music, or just like the sounds, which isn't a bad thing. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Nah, I think I'll just chill. Alright, we're going with Oshawott. Are you alive, my boy? Are the Pokemon talking to me? Must be them. Oh, nope, I guess not. It wasn't just like a giant sheet behind them. Oh, this is hype. Yeah, we're actually gonna start with the water type. Shitty ass Oshawott. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you see my harms. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach. Wow. Of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? Maybe. Like my flip-flops? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be a bit in a pickle. Yeah. Might I offer some directions? Do you have me somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. Nope. Mm-mm. Pretty sure I'm not from this place. You don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night? Yep, that sounds right. Well, this is proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. No. I see. Well, no gentleman would have been a person in such need. Brew, foam, plish, plash. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do, dude. I'm not from an alternate universe where Pokemon don't exist. That sounds unfortunate. Why, that's a relief, though. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground. Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? It's Char, dude. Oh, so you're called Char. Yep. That name has quite the ring to it, I imagine. Must have some lovely meaning. Nope. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't seen even introduced myself. Pokemon Professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of the Pokemons. Yes, Pokemon such as D3. Yeah, man, they're gone. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait! Yeah, we didn't give him no special voice, but whatever. This is going to be so lit. I'm going to be so addicted to this game. Stop with my phone. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Maybe I should go pick it up. Investigates. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. Bestow upon this Arc phone and that mission seek out all Pokemon. This is like every kid's like fantasy, right? To be thrust in some random world to go on some cool adventure. And maybe not just kids' fantasy, adults too. This would be like Pokemon Go. We just like, all right, go find all the Pokemon in this universe. I'd be like, cool. Guess that means I don't have to work a regular job anymore. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at that sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it. Oh yeah, I got the heavy ball code I gotta use after it. So they give me 30 heavy balls. You're just gonna give us a bunch of April balls immediately? I'm okay with that. I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That's so cool. True. That one over there is Cyndaquil. That fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Boom. And this is gonna be our guy. That Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. I know he's ugly, but while floating in the water, it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splish, Splash. It's gonna be our little ugly homie. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. I've obtained 50 Pokeballs, wow. There wasn't a difficulty setting, huh? A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand to gather the necessary materials, and they just give you 50 of them. Wow, that seems like a lot. But that won't do for an explanation. Well, I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now that I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. That's where the Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention. You see, throwing at a Pokemon and Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. With that, you caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3-1 race. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, in my own dire lack of skill. Yeah, I think you say it's simple, and then you're asking me to do this. Throw Pokeballs. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR to ready your Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so. Use the right stick to adjust your angle, aim carefully, and target the Pokemon. Release the R button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've ready the Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the V button to cancel. Okay. Alright, Oshawott. Where you at, bruh? I got your attention? Yeah, hold that. You got a headshot at him. Oh, wonderful. You caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this catching business. Char, your joyful, useful skill to have here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Now, I mean, I love Pokemon, okay? This is my first Pokemon adventure. Where are these fuckers at? Don't be over here talking shit, Cyndaquil. I can't hardly believe it. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more go. Let's wrap this up sharper, shall we? Alright, where's this little thingy thing? Can I just be out here sniping these guys? I guess not. But did I waste that Pokeball because I missed? I can't go pick it up. Oh yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, oh boy. I guess so, guy. Decent invention. His clothes are very, like, modern looking. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the three Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Char was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it you catch Pokemon so ably when you're only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. Yeah, check out my phone, bro. Seek out all Pokemon. That an object? That object is an art phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? I don't know, dude. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. Uh, we in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. In order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? I guess so. Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Yeah, you've convinced me, guy. Whatever. I go with the flow. And whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. Alright, let's start this. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Yes. You guys have chicken air. Follow me, then onward to Jubilite Village. Hope they have chicken. We have officially started our journey. We have caught our first Pokemon. Yeah, I think for now we're gonna switch to regular overlay. Let's. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me in my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Yeah, I'm just like excited to get out in the world and like run around. Talk to people, craft Pokeballs and shit. We'll use that code for the heavy balls at some point soon. Or like once we get situated. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village is come a long way thanks to fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Team Galaxy was good? Yo, what's good, Mammal Man? What's going on, bro? Have you started yet? The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do and blah blah blah. And since we know little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. So this continent is kind of like uninhabited. Now the impressive building up ahead is Galaxy Hall headquarters for the entire outfit. Yeah, they gotta bring back Team Galaxy at some point then in the the future games. Oh, botheration. I almost forgot. Botheration. I like that. I'm still on that. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? Sure. Just past the bridge here, then to the left. The wallflower, it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show when you need to go next. Where you need to go next. Oh. Use the button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the minus button. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination, information on your missions and quests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure what to go next, shop Stop and look around in all directions. Try and spot one of the markers, and then head for it. Okay, so we'll be like pretty close to each other then in the story. That's good. That's cool. Maybe we can trade later. I don't know what we'll be trading, but yo, what's good, Ian? How's it been, homie? Why are you grilling me like that? You don't like my fit? Well, now aren't you awfully suspicious? Maybe. The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Wow, they out here discriminating. I don't like that. I took today off so I could play this all day, and I'm very excited. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. I'm just in a t-shirt and some shorts. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm so like suspicious looking. What if I were attacked? What if you were attacked by Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Yeah, I know the professor. Perhaps you met Professor Levinton? That's what I just said, okay? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I'm a bit worried for him too, honestly. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock. I thought she got hit by Thunder. I was like, how are you not dead? By Thunder Shock not long ago and had to take to my bed. That's it. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. You're gonna make some cakes. What type of cakes? Unfortunately, it's just Akari. Just as Akari says, I'm clumsy sort of fellow, so to put it mildly, Professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Char here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. This is gonna be my first friend right here. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to be the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Levinton told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed housing in exchange for ongoing labor. This sounds like indentured servitude. I don't like this. I guess it's not that bad though, since I ain't got shit in this offer. You look to be 15 or so. Yeah, something like that. 15, 30, same thing. Quite old enough to work for your keep. We can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Well, clearly I'm skilled at catching Pokemon. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I respect her. I don't like people talking to me while I'm trying to digest these flavors. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Any old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff. Much obliged. A potato mochi never fails to please. Like I said, guys, I can't read. Professor Levington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? I'm just gonna call him Professor L. All right. Well, you know the great hole in the sky, that one that they call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. Yep. You can't be serious. Come on now. I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts, and I spit only bars. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region, that there are in the grass, in the forest, by the water, or wherever they like. Our job as a survey corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sort of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Char will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3, we have hard enough time catching even one wild Pokemon come after us. Oh, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack, but the key to catching Pokemon is to getting close enough to aim your Pokeball. Well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Yeah, dude. Their captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start touring, the good captain stress eating soon enough. Stress eating. Now have your fill jar, and think if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Cool. I get free food? Okay. Didn't sound that bad. This indentured servitude. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, yet you do remember that Char has a trial pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Char's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Char, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. We may use our quarters there. I'm gonna get the show on the road. I'm trying to get out there and explore, okay? But if you fail to pass the trial we'll put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wild. Wow. Because I can't catch Pokemon, or I potentially can't catch Pokemon, they would exile me to the wilds to be killed. Like, can't I just like build houses or something else? Captain Silent somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night. Hey, yes, I do. Good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. With that, I bid you both a good night, please. Cutscene next day. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Yeah, it is. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt just for the occasion. No cutscene to bed. They're gonna make me walk to my futon. Okay, I'm sad. These people just standing outside their houses like weirdos. We're not gonna talk to them. We're gonna get this show moving. We'll talk to people later. Got some books over here. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Sweet region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open a menu, then go to the help screen. Cool. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Oh, they're telling us to save. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu. Then scroll ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to help screen in the menu, then selecting settings. Do we want to have autosave right now? Yeah, the even just the sound design is like super similar to Breath of the Wild. Okay, we can sneak. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. Let's get this show going. That something else falling through, or what the dealing? The next day. Morning, Char. You up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Wish I didn't hear that was sleep. Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Oh, it's storage? Okay. I guess this is gonna be my crib after. They didn't bring me no clothes. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. I guess I'll probably get clothes after I succeed in this trial. This is a really nice building. The Survey Corps offices are on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. A lot of Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the Medical Corps will put you to rights. That's when the Security Corps, and even with its own partner, he took a beating from. Wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene Char is here. You may enter. Thanks, man. Need my Gucci flip-flops. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Filled Lands and catching 3 different Pokemon species of Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in Team Galaxy has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. So, like, my goal with catching Pokemon and training Pokemon so far will be, like, to actually have Pokemon we haven't trained before or haven't trained in a really long time. We literally just trained a Shinx or a Lux, whatever it's called, a Luxray in Diamond and Pearl, so we definitely won't be keeping that. We've never trained a Staraptor. Maybe we'll keep the Starly. I will lend you one of the Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Cool, I get a nice little fanny pack. I like fanny packs. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Mission: the Galaxy Team Entry Trial. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types of missions. There are 2 types: missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Char. Come with me a moment. Having a jolly good morning to everyone. Okay, guys, is something the matter, Professor Leviton? Professor L. In order to complete our Pokedex and well simply survive in this unforgiving land, Char absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Give me all 3 of them. Yes. Crew. Vroom. Splish Splash. Sorry, Splish Splash. Go on, Char. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to go fight off Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Oh my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Give me the ugly otter Pokemon. Uh, let's go, Plish Splash. You want Oshawott as your first partner? Yep, let's do it. I'm very curious to see what this alternate Typhlosion is gonna look like, because he definitely needs some love. Same with Oshawott, even though I do like Samurai. With that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside. It's Pokeball for you to take. It's yours. No worries, Gene. Chocolate cakes? That is my favorite type of cake. I wish I could teleport and steal some from you. I can't, so. Rip. The word of advice, my boy, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. What does that mean? Which Pokeballs are empty and which Pokemon contain Pokemon? Which balls contain Pokemon? It looks as if they're cheering on their friend Oshawott. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village and charge out of the sky. After all, well, not to worry. You two have your assist me with the research for now. Crew, boom. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the obsidian fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. Dude, I'm gonna have so many Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. I can't read. We'll have this trial cleared in no time. Alright. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Okay. I can't mess that up, I don't think. Oh, that's what that means. So, like, you can... I'm like, let me move my camera because I'm over it so you guys can't see that. We'll go to the middle. What is this? I don't know what that is. I think that's the other camera. I swear I know where it is. Give me a sec. Alright, we're gonna go to the middle for now. So we're not over any of the UI. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. This is gonna be my voice for this person. I am Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like. Ha ha ha. Didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Alright, guy. Oh, and you have a Pokemon, you're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. So does this guy have a Pikachu or something? He's gonna beat my ass. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenge you to a battle. Okay, our first battle. Let's go. Oh, Togepi. Okay. I like that you can run around. I don't know. It just adds like more interaction to this. This is cool though so far. Okay, tackle that motherfucker again. I wonder if I get in the middle. Okay. I defeated the Togepi. Got my ass handed to me as well. I wonder if I actually took any damage with that. I had to try. Move items. Use them well, and the world will open up to you. And a new move. And gain experience through battle to learn more moves and grow even stronger. How do you know this? Clearly your Pokemon hasn't learned new moves or grown stronger. Oops, I shouldn't put them on blast like that. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. But so few people here have their own Pokemon, if only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Anyway, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. Thanks, guy. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I like that. I present some potions and thanks. Thank you, dude. 5 potions, a topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. You can use them on Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for your truly, after all. It'd be kind of cool if you got to choose, like, which guild you wanted to join. Or if you could, like, kind of have membership in all of them at some point and do stuff for them all. But I feel like probably something like that. You just, like, do missions for all of them. It would be part of the Galaxy Scout Squad. That's, gonna go fight Titans and shit. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Yes, I can, man. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilee Village, make sure you choose a destination from the map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you're going. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. I ain't telling nobody shit. We ain't getting knocked out. The trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Yeah, let me talk to this guy. Your trial, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Wow, that's really, yeah. So I can't just walk here without telling this guy. That's an interesting race. So is this like fake open world? That gonna be my main critique. Loaded sections. This is our base camp. The last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Mewtwo, Starly, and Shanks. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? I feel like I should move this again. Like, just so you guys can see the text box, and it shouldn't be over the UI there. Well, you see, Captain Solid got a hold of me after you left. You impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our exciting guest. That our uninspiring captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Dry silence are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. I'll still the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Yes, it does. Well, I'm sure Charles will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Yeah, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all weren't out here in the streets with me, shooting Pokeballs at these dudes. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. I like to think this character is my character from Sword and Shield. That's what I like to think. And along comes Beetle. Time to get ready to catch it. Look at this little stupid look. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. We got it. Beetle has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from you. So this will be easy. I probably should have read that. I was saying something about ZL. First person. Okay. Caught the Bidoof. That's one down. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. You really need to tell me this, man. She's literally hand holding me right now. I'm a big boy, I promise. If it's Starly, they're skittish little things, so run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. It would be harder to spot. Okay, time for stealth. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for the wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouched still, it'll be harder for a wild Pokemon to detect. Okay, we're sneaking. So we have to whisper so the Starly can't. Oh, there looks like there's some berries on that tree. I want to go shake that tree. Okay, going to throw this Pokeball from the cover of grass. We hit our target. Did we catch it? Yes, we did. Cool. Now we don't have to whisper anymore. I think we're probably gonna have to battle the last Pokemon. That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. And we're gonna go shake this tree for some berries. She's gonna tell us about the berries, or can I just do this on my own? Oh, she's gonna tell us about them. I forgot there's something I ought to teach you since you're still new to this. What that? Here's a proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene told us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw a Pokeball, press. Oh, okay. The captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon find any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partner to shine. Oh, that's interesting. You've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Cool. Oops. What's up, bro? Alright. How do I... Here, that's Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing above a Pokemon, the easier the Pokemon will be to catch. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon that has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try and catch them. By now you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Yes, I do. Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near the wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. Thanks, man. Starting Pokemon battles. It's easy to start a Pokemon battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button. It will allow you to toggle between your thrown items in your Pokemon team. Okay? Oh, I want to explore these rocks. Listen, I'm going to get distracted a lot. Um, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. Get his ass. Yeah. Fight. Aqua Jet that motherfucker. Yeah, it's a stab. Shinx is looking around. Alright. Items. Nice. That's it. Caught Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex if we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Can I walk back on my own because there's more berries down there? I want them. I want them more than sleeping berries. Whoa, I said you passed the trial with flying colors and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Char. You've taken the first step, seeking every Pokemon. Have I though? This calls for a commemorative photograph. There's some words I just cannot say, y'all. My eyes closed and everything with that fake ass smile on my face. With seals like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Yo, Killer Cake! It's been a year. Yes, it has, sir. Thank you for the re-up on the subscription, bro. Appreciate you. We have just started that journey. We are learning the ropes so far. You've subscribed for 12 months. That's kind of crazy, actually. It's time you'll be to spend, send your, able to send your Pokemon you caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, in theory. Oh, so that's going to be like the boxes almost. But we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. No one's skilled enough to have 6 Pokemon. Come on now, you two. Let's not dilly dally. Captain Silent waits our report at headquarters. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the Starly with me for now. Starly and Oshawott. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. Alright, lady. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. This is so rude. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself would be worthy, but you cleared it. I wish like stuff like that was like kind of failable, or like you can do it to lower expectations. You know what I mean? Like I could have only caught one of them. Like I could have actually not caught the other two, and then be like, I guess you will still accept you, but you're shit. I would like some open-endedness and stuff like that. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. So let me not nitpick the game though, because I'm enjoying it so far. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. They gave me new sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the third floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. This bitch should go change your clothes. You sink. And come here so I can tell you what to do. Alright. Okay, ma'am. Where is our house? I actually don't remember where it is. It has to be one of these, right? Nope. Literally a floating icon on it. Okay, can I use this yet? Item box. Okay. We'll keep these on us for now. Spoiled apricorn. An apricorn that has had its inside eaten. Hitting a Pokemon with one may stun the Pokemon, creating an opening for you to act. Interesting. Also, sounds kind of nasty. You want to change your outfit? Yes. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and your Survey Corps sandals. Yes, ma'am. There. Yeah, I'm not feeling these sandals, but alright. Kinda trash. Kind of trash. Look, well, how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. Might have. I see you changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. Cool. You may wear this as well. Ooh, a hat. The signature hat. Alright. I look like a weird ninja townie. Now present yourself to the commander. Commander upstairs. You ain't the commander, you just some bossy ass. You got the Yeezys on? Yeah, he does. Oh man. This is where Kanye was originally from. The Sweet region. A ninja townie and Yeezys. Okay, that's what he is. I hope this guy's like low key the bad guy too. That'd be kind of fun. I've been waiting for you. Great. I bet he's related to Giovanni somehow. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Char. Yep, that's me. Yes, sir. Hmm. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Uh, yeah! Toss my ass. You've got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Yeah, I should have played more neutral against them. I was greedy there. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. Yeah, you're right. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as as portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you, no matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Evil Light Village now. Cool. Dedicate yourself to the world of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Char, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. The Galaxy Team's entry trial complete. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you'll move up to the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch requires 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. In 3,000 Dabras as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Cool. I mean, I'm gonna say that now. You guys gave me 70 Pokeballs. Kari, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as an experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where it would be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. Our next mission. Oh, is that just a... Oh, we're back downstairs. Okay. Yeah, Killer Cake, he said he already picked it up, so he might have already started. Unless he's working, then tonight. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Ant. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready your change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Oh, well, I didn't see the chat, Killer Cake. But I've been busy playing the game, bro. Crying about this week. Anyways, I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. I guess I'll do that. This way, to the Craftworks, Char. Listen, I was just chatting up the local honeys, okay? Look at this looking ass guy. You can use the workbench here at the craft store anytime you need to make an item in the village. I hope we can like upgrade facilities and shit. And also probably you need to make your first Pokeballs. Once you're ready to begin, call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. I wonder if the Pokeballs they gave you weren't permanent. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go to the workbench and choose an item to craft in the case. In this case, a Pokeball. You can use the workbench in Jubilee Village in the base camp to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Okay. Craft. If this is the case, we're gonna have like 90 Pokeballs. Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeball we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex, and on that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex. How you guys have like, oh, okay, it's literally a book. I was about to say, how you guys have like smartphone technology here? A volume for compiling the collected result of much Pokemon research, Professor L continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. Pokedex Scene 7 caught. 4 tasked with unreported data. 6 to next room. Okay. Oshawott. Tentacle. Oh, research levels. I wonder if you catch more of them if you level up the research level. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in the Grand region. You have to complete lots of research tasks to help Professor fill out the Pokedex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fairlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Char. Cool. I guess we'll go chat with some of these people here before we go do that. See if they have anything for us to do. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to Fairlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? What that is, homie. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at the headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. Oh yeah? I want to know what this pasture is so I can go drop off some Pokemon there. Okay, a bunch of people have requests. How many of y'all can I ignore? Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yep. You see, I was having a chat with Professor L, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance to become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Evolving Pokemon, some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. Oh, that's interesting. So instead of them just evolving, you get to decide once they've hit the requirements if they evolve or not. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? Sure, guy. There'll be a reward in it for you. I promise. Just get a Wurmple if you can. Well, what bug Pokemon do I want? And so we're actually gonna leave you the fuck alone. What y'all doing today, homie? If I can pry into your business. You're the newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Yes, I am. Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and yeah. Come on. What do you want, lady? A starling. So like, can I just show her now? I guess I have to complete or level up the research level. Yep, I'm the new guy. Yo, what's good, Edo? I am indeed alive. How you doing, bro? Let's have a peek at those round ears. That was a little strange right there. I feel like he had a bone stuck in his throat. A little weird. You took today and Monday off? I almost did the same thing with the Monday, but I just ended up taking today off. I was out sick a bunch with the vid a couple weeks ago, so I was like, I can't really take more time off. Squeezed in a day though. Is this the pasture? More item storage? I didn't even see what that guy gave me. Oh, this has to be the pasture, unless it's the daycare center. Pasture houses the Pokemon that you catch. Collect them from here to change up your party. Yep. Yes, I do. I do not want this guy. And this guy. They can stay in here. How many pasture boxes do we get? 8? I wonder if you expand that by putting one in each box. Almost there, Yin. Did you get the game as well? Are we all going to be playing the Pokemons this weekend? That'd be kind of cool. Just doing a little exploration of the village before we go back out there. Village isn't too big. I wonder if you can expand it. Oh, you already started. Nice. How are you enjoying it so far? Can I just like chuck my Pokemon at random shit? Find some shit. What starter did you pick, Ian? And Edo, what starter are you gonna pick, dude? Come on, you're supposed to find some shit. Alright. I guess we're gonna go do this mission. Training grounds. A Pachirisu? You're gonna go with Cyndaquil? Nice, nice. Oh, you both are, everyone's going with Cyndaquil. Mamo Man's going with Cyndaquil too? I guess I'm not cool because I went with ugly ass Oshawott. It's one of your favorite Pokemon? Damn. I don't think I've heard anyone say Cyndaquil was their favorite, like one of their favorites forever. That man has gotten no love. Until now, that is. Alright, where am I going? I'm going over here. You like Oshawott? I think Oshawott's kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Typhlosion, fair enough. I mean, Typhlosion's cool, but he looks so weird in like with a real 3D model. Right, let's go to it then, shall we? In order to complete. Wait, are you saying Rowlet is ugly? And I like Rowlet. I haven't seen the new alternate form, so I don't know if that's ugly or not. In order to complete this Pokemon Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks. I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. Details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for your referencing exam. So I wonder. Okay, this is interesting. I'm wondering if when you catch 6 Pokemon, if you catch any more than that, will they be transferred immediately to the pasture since they have, or if you have to manually do it since they don't have like the technology to do that. I don't know if there's a workaround, or if like someone will come pick up the Pokemon for you. Research tasks are tasks you need to carry out. Excuse me, to complete the Pokedex. Each Pokemon species has a different number and variety of research tasks. Press the down button to open your Pokedex, and then check what kind of research tasks are available for the Pokemon you've registered. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the deal button, you can also instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button to open your Pokedex right to the page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. Interesting. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. Oh, we grinding. That's what is happening. I wonder if my tea is too hot. Please don't be too. Oh yeah, it definitely is. One last piece of advice, Char. If you see wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge. Like your life depends on it. I did not mean to do that. Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. You haven't spoiled any of the game? Me neither. Except I know Man told me that shiny Pokemon make a sound in the world. That's it. I don't think that's like a big spoiler. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. How do you do it? If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Security Corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience at drawing. I'll teach you plenty. Guys, I just want you to unleash me on the world. Was it like a big spoiler, Edo? That is unfortunate. Okay, we have storage here. What am I supposed to do? Follow a card to learn some tips for carrying out research tasks. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Let, now let me see. Let me share some Survey Corpse wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open up the Pokedex. Dex related? Okay, we can leave it there. Press the down button to blah blah blah. Another Bidoof. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need two, then four, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the Captain switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready a Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Alright, so I guess we're going to do the focus thing. How do you focus? Number of cuts, have to catch 25. Number evolved. Have to evolve one number of different forms you've obtained. What does that mean? Bidoof got a new form? Number defeated, so you have to beat a bunch. Number of heavy specimens caught, 7. Okay, so there are. I was hoping that they were going to do like giant Pokemon in this game, and it does seem like they're doing that. Investigate the Bidoof that bothered the village, method unknown. This seems really cool. Number cut, times you've seen it use Aqua Jet, Water Pulse Slash, Strong Style, Agile Style. Damn, they're gonna have us farming Bidoofs. Listen, I've already forgot controls, okay? We're just gonna focus on catching some first. Oops. Yo, get your bitch ass back here. Never mind, we don't even want you. I think we're gonna have to battle this one. Where'd he go? Unless he just completely disappears, then... Sounds good, dude. I hope you have fun with the game, homie. Yo, good luck on your stream, leader 2, dude. Enjoy. I think you got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research task for. It's just ZL, then down. Checking your task for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? For that task, try catching them while hiding in some tall grass. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come on, catch up once you finish some tasks. Hey, me and this girl gonna fight, alright? She out here bossing me around like she's somebody. You don't know I'm a master Pokemon trainer where I come from. I don't know if I should tell her that, though. I want to have some mystery about me. Where I come from, I am the best. I am the champion. I have completed my Pokedex. Okay. Number caught. Number caught without being spotted. Number defeated. Number of different forms you've obtained. Okay. I wonder if the different forms also count as gender, like female, male. Where you come from is cornbread and chicken. Where you going, little guy? Sit your ass still. God damn it. Get his ass, Oshawott. Hold that, buddy. Black. What is this? Hmm. Did it see me? Just fucking whip it right at its face. So like one of the things I'm also hoping for is like you're able to develop the village, so you can kind of like donate your Pokemon to do that, like the extra ones you have, so you're not just sitting on like 1,000 Starlies in your in the pasture. Oh, he swatted it away. Oh, I didn't actually have my Pokeball out. Unfortunate. Oh, he saw me. Do they have natures? I actually didn't check the stats yet. I'll do that after this fight. I think they do though. I know they changed some stuff in the stats, I've heard. But I think they should have natures and shit. Check summary. This is interesting. It looks like you can level up your stats. Yep, so we have serious nature here. So, is there a way to expand this? This is super interesting. I'm about to be so addicted to this game. I'm only gonna stream now just so I can play this game. And then I'll play this off stream too a bunch. I'm gonna be so addicted to this game. Yeah, IVs are different? Okay. Ooh, I sniped that man. He was running away, but he didn't get away. Oh, we got a float tool over there. We're not going to train that because we have a water type already. I don't want to duplicate types. I think we throw him at this. And then he'll check it. We got some tumblestone. What did you, homie? Get in this Pokeball. Okay, I missed. Try that again. Okay. Guess we fighting now. I'm just out here wasting my Pokeballs because I'm greedy. Yeah, I'm gonna be super addicted to this game. Oh yeah, we're gonna find a Wurmple for that guy. One of the things I think we gotta remember too for this game is there aren't like Pokemon trainers to fight, so you do just kind of gotta battle wild Pokemon. But it also incentivizes you to do that with the tasks and whatnot. I should have caught. I'll catch another one of these floats. Don't do it. Uh, Get him, Starly. My Oshawott failed me. I hope there's a way to like lock your Pokemon so you don't accidentally give them to people when they request it. Alright, this time we'll catch him. It doesn't look like those Pokeballs from the beginning you got were permanent. Alright, let's take a look. Weasel, catch 25. Number of large specimens, different forms. Get us to use Aqua Jet. Number you defeated with electric type move. Number defeated. Alright. We'll just try and catch another one. Oops. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll go back the way I'm supposed to be going. What's going on, bro? Yeah, so it's still letting us catch Pokemon even though we are at 6. I guess they get transported somehow. I'm not going to worry about the, the mechanics of them getting transported. I just got a critical capture there. Oh, there's the Wurmple. Yeah, what's up, Wurmple? Get in that Pokeball, Wurmple. Yeah, I would love to get a blood Pokemon that I like early on. If there was like a letting or something in this game, I would totally do that. I can't even see you. Else here? Yo, I'm a Pokemon catching monster. And I picked up an apricorn, alright. This game is gonna be like heaven for me too, since I'm obsessed with April Balls, and it seems like we'll just be to craft them. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It got an aggressive disposition. I've already caught a bunch, or a few, or not got a couple. That means it'll try to hit you with moves. Its moves, just like Shinx, you need a battle to catch it. If you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. You can tell you're in danger when the edges of the screen turn red. Damage goes away over time, but you won't be able to begin to recover if you are still being targeted by a wild Pokemon. If you take damage further after the edges of the screen have turned red, you'll become overwhelmed and black out. Speaking of which, your research task for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. That's right. Some tasks require battling. Now I'll go on ahead and you take care of some tasks. So I think what I'll do is I'll have like a main 4 Pokemon, and then we'll have like 2 Pokemon we're kind of using to finish their tasks, right? So we'll keep one of these Bidoof on us for a bit, and then I just completely lost my train of thought. Yep, completely lost my train of thought there. Really doing quite well for yourself. I know. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me, your own crafting kit. So you can be able to craft wherever I want. The kit containing everything you might need for crafting, even when there is no workbench around. However, you can only use the materials you have in your satchel. You can select the crafting kit from key items. Oh, I guess so. Other crafting tables, you can use items from your storage. Interesting. in your satchel to craft items wherever and whenever you like. However, unlike a workbench, you'll only be able to use items, materials in your satchel, and you won't be able to craft more items than what your satchel can hold. Okay, that makes sense. And here's a recipe for potions too. Yeah, give me that recipe, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Oranberry and something else. With that crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using materials you have in your satchel. So as long as you got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball any goddamn time. Or with an Oranberry medical leak, you can make a potion. So here are your Pokemon. How about your research? The cover of your Pokedex will tell you if there are tasks you finish and can report. I don't know what any of this means. Tasks with unreported data. Like, these reports back to Professor L once you've got some research tasks good and done. Okay, so I just gotta go back. I think we're gonna catch this one. Oh, that hurt. I would also be okay with like the Pokemon Center not existing to kind of force you to have items to heal. Just add some more difficulty, which would honestly be nice. Alright, we're gonna head back. Shinxes, like nothing crazy in this area, right? What you looking at? Can I climb up this little hill? Cool. Alright, guy. Tell me some stuff. Oh, if it isn't crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work, my dear boy. This seems like a good time to explain to you about survey reports and rewards they offer. Earn money for survey reports. When you submit a survey report, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you caught. You'll receive more money if you fulfilled certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you completed thus far. Total Pokemon caught 20 or more Pokemon in one report. Achieved different Pokemon caught 5, Pokemon caught for the first time 5, Pokemon caught using a backstrikes. Give me 2,600, that seems pretty good. I see, most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise the research level of the Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete, and you will have unlocked all of the details and information to be had about that species. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for different species, you'll also gain Pokemon research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up through the ranks of Galaxy Expedition Team. Cool. Research level 8. Research level. Damn, so you're only gonna get it to research level 10 and it's complete? This motherfucker's already almost at it. Why is there not a check mark then next to the... So yeah, the forms are different, just genders. I wish like there was a check mark next thing when it's complete. Whatever. So I guess I gotta rank up first really before I do anything else. So let's catch some more Bidoof. I have Bidoof with me, right? Okay. I mean, we'll catch whatever we see. We're running out of Pokeballs though. I guess I can grab some. Bidoof. Never thought I'd be seeking out a Bidoof for any reason whatsoever. Haha, Shinx, I got the jump on you, bitch. Alright, missed. There we go. Oops. Don't run. Oops. Way overdid that. Oh, this man wants to fight. Alright, you got it. Or not. Yeah, so we're just grinding right now. I wonder if you can actually swim in this game and not, like, drown. Yo, it's a Snorlax. And it has red eyes. I imagine that's not a good sign. We're gonna be dumb and try this. But, like, that means over there, oh, it's a boss. Maybe we don't mess with him then. But you know what? Screw it. What's up, big boy? Level 45. Yeah. Hey, that Starly's dead, bro. We're running. Why is that dude level 45? That Starly's dead, guys. I kind of wish, like, this game followed, like, Nuzlocke rules, and it could be dead. Alright, you did tell me, but I still wanted to test it anyways. We learned that lesson. Maybe. We use this crafting shit. I only have 9 apricorns? What a shame. Got our ass beat. I'm mad that the Snorlax used Thundershock though, or Thunderbolt, whatever. Okay, that dude just escaped from me. You caught Wurmple's attention. I hope I did. Also with I can't use strong or fast style on Aqua Jet. I guess that'd be kind of busted. I wonder if it's only like normal type moves you can do that with. You don't see me, guy. Turn your ass around. Bro. What is that? What is a BB choke? Can I battle both of these Pokemon at the same time? Oh, yep. So you can like legit get jumped out here. You got it. You got Oshawott. I believe in you. Give you a potion. You're out there doing that work. I still gotta get used to controls a bit. I'm trying to like get it to show me the tasks I have for it. And was mad excited for no reason. Also, if they do have the Pokemon Center, that's fine too. But I feel like making you pay to use it is the way to also add like some importance for your cash monies. Oh, there's a Luxio. What level you guys think that's gonna be? Oops. We're about to go find out. What up, Luxio? Run your shit. I'm about to run my shit. Let's see level 40. What is this? See ya. Yeah, that Starly's gone, bro. I don't. I didn't like that Starly anyways. You strayed too far from battle. Your Starly died. Fucking boss Pokemon are on crack, bro. How you gonna go up fucking 35 levels in the first area? Chilling out there with your red eyes. Alright, after we knock out this guy, we're gonna go talk to the professor again. So I guess, you know what? I want him, like, only actually train boss Pokemon. But I hope they're, like, boss versions of first forms, too. Alright, let's take a look at our Pokedex, see if we have anything. How do we take that? There we go. No boss level first form Pokemon, that's kind of unfortunate. Take a look at. Well, this tells you what Pokemon are here. No Snorlax, Luxio. Specimen you caught. Aqua Jet. You can get to bosses, yeah. Yeah. They're supposed to have like better stats or something, right? Alright, let's go talk to the Professor, see what he says. Oh, apricorns. Definitely need that. Luxio's over there. I guess that's the way to go though, is to like try and get a whole bunch of Pokemon together if you're farming them. We're gonna do that right here. What's up? Okay, that just makes me switch. I want to see if I can throw out two Pokemon to fight, but I can't. Did the other Luxio or Shink stay? In it. I wonder if that guy like heals your Pokemon. So I guess maybe resting will heal. Yep, okay. Talk to you. I see you've got 5 Pokemon. Can you report your findings? Yes. Not a lot of money, but that's fine. Really just want to jump in rank and you made good progress on the research, Sashar. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. Sick. Going through the ranks. I want to see something. So, here's those stats progressing. 3, 2, 1, 2. I don't feel like they really did, huh? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this stuff works. I'll have to read up on it later. It does look like they're EVs. Unless those are just like base stats telling you which way they're growing. Like which way the Pokemon just grows in general. If you have a progress report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You've made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. Like 4th grade. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Damn, there are 10 stars, okay. You can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtained a recipe for crafting Heavy Balls. A recipe for crafting Heavy Balls from scratch. Required materials: 1 apricorn and 1 black temple stone. You obtained a recipe for revives. Your Vivichoke and 2 medicine leaks. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament of your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make life easy for yourself. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Okay. Getting to work on research tasks. Oh yeah, I do have some, I gotta go talk to that guy about the Wurmple. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. What a busy first day I had. So, Charm, my boy, I believe a good, jolly congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first rank star. Potato Mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very serious from now on between our survey corp duty and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on the request from Beerguard? Yep. The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon you see, so problems arise, the survey corps gets called for help. Indeed, so some people ask for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, when you approached with a recent request recently, Akari, what's it all about? Yo, what is good, impeccable? How you doing, bro? It's been a minute. About that, I was thinking maybe Char could handle it for me. I was told it would require better skill with battling Pokemon, so damn, she can't battle Pokemon. Poor girl. Sheesh. Yeah, bro. I'm on that 9 to 5 life, and I was lazy with my streaming. We'll be back doing stuff. How's everything with you, dude? Yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan. They fancy. I recall correctly, the people of Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. We could establish good relations. I'm sure there's much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Same old, same old. Yeah, I feel that. Did you get this game? Waiting to play later? The next day. I wish I could change the color of my outfit. I want to wear red. You out here being a blood in the streets. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Sure, I can help you right now. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. Oh, she needs help battling. If you caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pasture to change up your team. Technically, you have it, but you don't. So, did you get an early copy? Is that what you're saying? Or did you do some pirating? I kind of wish Pokemon weren't just added to your team if you have a free spot, but it is what it is. I don't even know if it's worthwhile for me to drop them off. Oh, so you have an early copy, so you're already well versed in the legends of Arceus. I see. Okay, guys, like I've been playing this. You got one of them connects. You're cool like that. If you got a Wurmple, you could give me that, dude. I have plenty of Wurmples. You can have. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now I've been told Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. Damn, you got that connect? How long have you had the game for? Like earlier this week, probably? This is a tough decision. Which of these do you like best? Beautycia, Beautyfred, or Eugene? Oh, I like Eugene the most. Definitely Eugene. I'll raise Eugene to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. Amazing. Wurmple can evolve. Dazzling Honey. Oh, 10 last night? Okay. I thought you had it for like the week. How much did you play last night? Yeah, if you can't tell, I took today off so I could play this shit. And that is why I'm here. Hopefully, we'll be streaming tomorrow morning too for a little bit. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Yes, I am. You're still playing? Are you at work? You work playing? Oh, why is that surprising me? Listen, I've had an epiphany. What's that? You see, I've got. Oh, I noticed you were playing Monster Hunter Rise on PC. Is that true? I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokedex. Your partner? Yes, here. This is my partner, Pikachu. Oh, of course you have Pikachu. Pikachu. When we were attacked by the Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to everything I tell them. This isn't a relative of to Ash. This is one of his ancestors. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Giga. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we need to do more too. So, how's it? How's Rise on PC? I haven't played like any of the DLC. Might get back into it at some point, but we'll definitely be playing this a lot. But please have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Yo, she's trying to bully me. She knows my Pokemon is weak to electric types. 60 FPS is life. I bet. I just feel like if I'm gonna go back to playing Monster Hunter on the PC, I'm just gonna play World because World is ridiculously amazing. This isn't cool, bro. I didn't sign up to get bullied. Why do I have Sword Dance? Oh, they just gave her a free hit? Okay, that's fine. They literally just gave her a free hit for no reason. Yeah, I'm like, what? Where did I get Sword Dance from? Your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. And I have Sword Dance so early. I feel like Sword Dance isn't a move you learn it. Like, this level. Phew, thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? How much stuff did they add to Rise Impeccable? Like, is it worth getting again to play on PC just to play the new stuff, or because, like I said, I'll just go back and play Monster Hunter World, honestly. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner, the way you do. Good. What team, any? By the way, you only have a Pikachu. A lot of Pikachu. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently have a big difference in how battles go. Yeah, I know. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Yep. Oh, they actually give you a chart? That's so cool. Like an in-game chart? That's nice. Well, Pokemon and moves have types. The type matchup between a move and its target determines how much Damage is taken. Moves can be super effective, not very effective, or completely ineffective. Here are some examples of type matchups. Fire type moves are strong against grass type move. Yes, 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 okay. So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. Yeah, it's me. What's up, Big Mama? Zisu. The name Zisu, captain of the security corps. Of course you are. I see you got some fighting in you. I figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, you can actually use them in different styles. If they've mastered their moves, they can use them in different styles. What does that mean? On the one hand, you can choose to liberate a move in strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward, it'll take longer. So can I use Aqua Jet in strong style, but still keep speed priority? The only reason why you use like Aqua Jet in speed style is if you're having a speed tie with somebody who's also using a priority move. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style, so a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out two moves before the opponent can attack. Oh, maybe that's what she did. She used speed style and attack me. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. They added events, but did they add like a good amount of new monsters too? Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move in either agile or strong style by pressing LR or left or right when selecting the move battle. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock the extra style simply by leveling up. Agile style reduces the power of the move, raises the user's action speed, uses more PP than usual. Okay. Strong style boosts the power of the move, lowers the user's action speed, more PP than. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. These two teachings should serve you well. You're up against tough Pokemon. And I suppose it's time I went to my. Remember, to meet my what? Sorry. Sorry. You remember I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with my requests? I wanted to make a Disney joke there so bad or something like that, but I'll refrain. I'm meet her down past the Aspiration Hill. You should come as well once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zisu if you'd like. What moves you gonna teach me, girl? You have to pay for this? Is this free? At the training ground, your Pokemon can master new moves or learn new moves. Hello there, Sir Recruit. Do you need something from me? I want to master move. I want to exchange items. Gravel, get look for rock. What are these? I don't know what this stuff does. Oh, the expansion's not out yet. Oh, does that come out during the summer? New move. Okay, they cost money. That's cool. Um, yep, we're about to learn Air Lace. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Now, what else? I want to master moves. I can't help you Pokemon master moves if you don't have a seed of mastery. Okay, so don't. So you can automatically deal with an item. Interesting. How do I look at my quests? Hmm. Missions and requests. Trust Starly to Merle the Splackrox who's rather taking completed and Pokedex entry. Okay. Well, I don't have a completed Pokedex entry yet for Starly, so. What do I have to do? Is Shinx complete? Oh, Shinx is complete. My Starlies is almost complete. Number evolved. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna catch and knock out some more number defeated. Alright. We'll do that when we're out there. We'll make sure to do that. I wish you could just come and go as you please. Like, it's nice having the fast travel option, but just being able to walk places, that would be nice. Maybe I could have just walked out, though. Boo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to. Anyway, I'm not going to do that, guys. There's a secret technique to catch a Pokemon, you see. Have I played Master Duel? No, I haven't. I know a lot of the FGC heads are playing that. It's on PlayStation, right? It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting the Pokemon's back with the Pokeball to surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. Okay, that makes sense. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of successful catch to gain an advantage when starting a battle. It's on everything? Okay. Maybe I'll give it a gander. I've seen some wild clips of people like one-turning people. I'm like, oh man. And it has crossplay? That's dope. You're part of Survey Corp now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are. You might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in his suite. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Thanks, guy, that I don't know. How did you feel about the Viking release for Guilty Gear? I was so upset. I wanted my girl, Jam, but I got screwed. Oh, you're that boy from the Survey Corps. It fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about the Great Lake lore capture recipe I invented. I call it mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know how know how into coming up with this recipe. I just know it's a winner. Problem is the folks around here just aren't catching on my recipes, amazing potential, but you're the talk of the village. If you see uh people see making my mushroom cakes famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do in return is spread a good word by using it. Oh, and you'll need to get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scrounge, not from the forage, is of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom, all you need. I'll be waiting. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, I haven't played Strive since like Happy Chaos came out, and I didn't even play Happy Chaos. What's up, Beedus? I guess we'll battle you. I actually wanted to catch it, but this is what we're doing. Okay, so it doesn't have aerial ace, but I think I can just go into the menu and give it the aerial ace. Because you're able to just like switch your moves way easier now. They said screw TMs, unless it's only 3 moves you can have. Let's see. Change moves. Okay. This is cool. You just have a little move bar where you can just switch in whatever you want. That's dope. We can just change name here too. Okay, I like these quality of life changes. This is nice. These are great quality of life changes for Pokemon. All the rest of y'all don't matter. So I'm curious if you can get their dex entries above level 10. So I feel like it'd be kind of useful. Bidoof must be named God. And just for you, impeccable. I still gotta get used to the menuing. Just for you, dude. Just for you. Got a beautiful. Oh, you didn't get caught. Okay. Okay, guy. I don't know why I didn't battle right there. We got young Osher in the field. You got it, bro. Also, I love being able to move around while the battle's happening. I know it's something so simple, but it feels nice. Damn, it's already 12:30. This is the first time I actually looked at the clock. Press Y to see turns in battle. Oh, okay. Galaxy. Get out of my way, dude. Yes, I have a star, bro. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety. Find yourself in trouble. Did I cross this bridge before? I didn't. I didn't. Oh, you got a hitbox now? You about to have that crazy execution? I like this girl's get up. My, this is Char. My, new face isn't really. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. Having a munchlax would be kind of cool. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is. If you're new to Hisui, but such shock can wait right now. I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? I do, man. I do. I really do. That's good to hear. The security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. Wow. This here's my partner Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Wow. Why is she throwing shade at me like that? I don't deserve any of that. Where's my aerial ace? Maybe I didn't press confirm or something. Oh, you just get free switches? Strong style. Oh, you gotta do the hand science. Strong style. Gus Jutsu. That did, like, no damage. Wow, he just whooped Velos's ass. Okay, God. Let's see what you got. Okay, I feel like my Oshawa can take you on now. Here we go. We just had to jump it, that's it. I take care of the Pokemon that battle for us. Thank you. Because you knocked out two of mine. Useful materials. BB jokes. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of our children, to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing troubles upon the D-Track Heights. It is large, fierce, and foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you, to D-Track Heights? I guess. Why does Face do that? That thing you have is showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to D-Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hand. You'll do great out there, I know it. Thank you, ma'am. It seems you're quite the asset of the Survey Corps, new one. Yes, I am. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Of course I do. My, how about that? Though I'm not certain you've been told the true story. The true story is this. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power. Over time flows, and the land of history was born in the process. It's by the grace of the Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only really been seen by any human if the old tales are to be trusted, but there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to tend to their needs. A Pokemon that graces D-Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. What does that mean? Follow me, and you may understand. Are Pokemon's that Centra out there? Uh, get his ass. I gotta make more Pokeballs. How do I use my favorited items? There we go. Or not. Get in my ball. That crooked is so small over there. Alright, I actually have to be careful with my Pokeballs now since they startled Burmy. Tackle his ass. Come on. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to keep wasting Pokeballs if I don't have to. Oh, the Drifloon over there? We might actually keep that guy on our team. Is that a Drifloon? Or am I crazy? I guess it's not. Bugwort. Need apricorns. Level 7 Starly. It ran away. That's unfortunate. Vegeta, dude. What up, guy? I still haven't trained a Golem, and I don't think it's going to be happening this game either. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think I trained a Golem like when I first started playing Pokemon. Like in yellow version, I trained one. But I'm not going to count that since I didn't know anything. There's no way I missed that ball there. Literally, I definitely hit that. Craft. Oh yeah, I can craft heavy balls too. Oh, these are real ancient looking. We'll hold on to the heavy balls. GZ. I'm sorry, I had to. That's where it was. No, that was not where it was. Knock these guys out. I can't believe I haven't used Aqua Jet 25 times yet. Also, I don't know why I didn't get to fight both of them there. There we go. Gonna have to put some stuff in a box at some point. Oh, also, yeah, I don't think I actually hit confirm last time. I imagine the first boss is Rock Scyther, maybe? Oh, so even your professors decided to join us. Just followed me? Guy stalking me out here. Gee, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an Alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out the way. All right, let me grab a little snacky snack real quick. Good now. Yeah, hunger. Here we go. Oh, it's definitely not the Pokemon I was thinking. I'm gonna actually train this guy because why not? I need more Pokeballs because I don't have enough to really catch it right now. We're gonna go seek some out. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna put my ass to sleep and dipped. That was rude. I wanted to catch it, but I think we're just gonna battle it. Ah, I changed my mind. That guy hurts. Got another Staravia there. Okay, we'll head down that way after. We'll get Oshawott to 16 maybe. Right now, because we're already like have not a lot of apricorns, so we're just gonna knock stuff out. And grind him to 16. I've trained a Crobat, so I don't think we'll be training one. Need to find more trees with what's it called, apricorns on them. Oh, we actually got both of their attention. Cool. Yeah, get your ass out of here, boy. Ouch, I didn't mean it. Grit dust, okay. One of the things we needed to make those items, but I don't know what those items do, so that's not like a huge priority. Is it actually a Drifloon? That is, okay, cool. We want that. Where'd you go? Nice. Look at this. Can I get up there? I think that's a tree. We'll switch the Drifloon into the squad after. That's not good. I can now use Strong Style Aqua Jet. Sick. Again. So it doesn't put me right to sleep. Makes him drowsy. Interesting. Who's that? Oh, it's Cricketot. Yeah, I gotta evolve this guy too, because he'd be useful against the Cricketune. I keep thinking I'm seeing like different Pokemon in the background, but I'm definitely not. Hella paranoid. Can I get up here? Maybe you have to like aggro them, like get them to get that red exclamation point to actually get them in the fight. Trying to find a way up this hill so we can get to that tree. Need all the apricorns we can get. Oh, we might not be going this way. I got the tree. Alright, see how they both aggro there? Let's see. Yep, okay, you do need them to do that. Good to know. Is this a fake, like... Oh, it's a Geodude. That makes sense. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Ow. God damn it. Yeah, I definitely need to go put stuff in the chest after. Do I have any revive? No. Still getting used to the menus. It reminds me a lot of the Zelda menus where I'd like speed very clumsily navigating through. Level 16. How do I make it evolve? Maybe evolve to 18? This is not what I was hoping for up here. Alright, let me go back around. Let me see how many actual Pokeballs I can make. Alright, we're gonna go face it. I wish sprinting would just automatically take you out of, crouching. See you later, guys. She might be able to heal them. Just so I can get, like, my PP back. Oh, well, we're gonna go for it. Actually, we'll start with the loss first. I probably should have saved. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all Pokemon currently battling. This shows the order in which Pokemon will take their upcoming turns based on their action speed. The action speed of a Pokemon is based on its speed stat, but it also be affected by certain moves and items. A Pokemon with a high action speed may be able to act multiple times in a row. The Alpha Cricketune is doing something. I should use Air Release. I didn't save. I wanted to catch it. God damn it. We must make sure your Pokemon are taken care of facing off against such a foe. What in the world? Oh shit. I'm happy Stantler actually got an evolution. It's a great way deer. They should give it a baby form too. So wise looking. He looks upon you with kindness, Char. I'd say the Great Warrior has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanse of his suit while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He's a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it? Why? It's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Wrestler L. Char. Captain Silent sent me. She said that once Char has carried out the request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adamant and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is the land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with a Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Weird has taken a liking to Charon as well as this. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come show my appreciation with the proper word as soon as I can. Cool. So much for catching that guy. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. Anyway, we should be able to help the base camp set up once the construction corps arrives. I hope like I can give them Pokemon stuff with. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Detroit Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. What say we all head back to the Wallflower? Cool. Getting that monies. And I got Geodudes already to town? I'm just hoping like you can get them past 10. Because I feel like 20 is where they'd actually max out where you did everything on the list. Benny old chum, the usual potato mochi please, and make it for 3 days as well. Have you all heard the great news? The frenzy cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This is Cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning. Yes, I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still further investigation is in order. The Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Char here can handle things just fine. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver's so mighty, even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. No, you forgot the strengths of our Pokemon. Are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty bound to research. Clear head, and fighting fit physique. I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after that fine meal. That was almost bars. Alright, we have to put some stuff in storage because we have too much shit. Good morning, Char. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Whatever. I'm gonna use these nuts. Alright, what are we putting in here? I'll put things I don't think I'll be using. That's Stardust. Okay, I used all my apricorns too. Did that not heal my Starly? I didn't realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. Uh-oh. We got the cool looking people. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Oh, you could have all the space there is and still don't know what to do with it. Damn, excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast history space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish. Okay, so we got the Dialga and Palkia worshippers here. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you, Almighty Sinnoh. Forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. You can feel the tension with those when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Rita. Yo, DK Amir, what's good, bro? Appreciate it. What's up, guys? How's it going? The man who was going on about time, Adaman leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly. I'm so dumb. The Diamond and the Pearl Clan? Duh. What's going on, dude? You playing the new game? How you enjoying it? Apparently things used to be less peaceful. Less peaceful? But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Yo, what it do, dude? You were just playing? How you enjoying it, man? What starter did you, end up starting with? Your eyes can't stay open? Fair. It is late where you be at. Is this the person who needed the Starly stuff? If Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Oranberry, then while it's distracted. You chose Cyndaquil. Everybody's choosing Cyndaquil. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I went with Oshawott. I just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Survey Corps. I just headed out to Phalanx to gather Tumblestones, but I haven't got as many as Oranberries as I'd like. Are you familiar with Oranberries, I guess? Your chat told you to go Oshawott? Yeah, I wanted to do something I hadn't done in a while. Yeah, I feel like you can because in the Dex like tasks, it says catch more of them, so maybe they'll be like super rare, but like you should be able to at some point. They restore some HP to Pokemon that eat them, so you might imagine Pokemon tend to be very interested in them. You see where I'm going with this? Throwing Oranberries is a great way to distract and avoid wild Pokemon. They are indispensable. With that in mind, could I trouble you to gather 5 Oranberries for me? I mean, I guess so, dude. I guess I have a bunch too, so here you go. I want to give people Pokemon. I don't want them all sitting in the pasture. That's what I want to do. Alright, thank you, guy. I wish you would have gave me apricorns instead. How far did you get? I just did the first boss battle with the Cricketune, whatever it's called. So I'm not very far. And they're talking about the rock scissor. It's a lady who needs to start stuff. Maybe this one. Okay, I do not know. Map. Oh, she's gonna give me Pokeballs. Yes. This is what we need. Oh, she's right here. I'm so smart. Yeah, we're like super low. Wait one moment. Male and female Starly have different appearances? Let me see. So the markings on their foreheads are different sizes? Incredible. I had no idea. The jaw drop is so weird looking. Thank you for letting me read its Pokédex entry. Now that I know more about it, I imagine I might finally bring myself to touch a Starly. Please, if you can find it in your heart, catch a Starly and bring it to me. There's not a Pokemon in the world so adorable. That's Starly, I tell you. Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, have this one. The smooth curl of the feather on its head, those lovely round eyes. Oh, lovely, blah, 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 blah. Oh, hello there, Starly. Want to touch it? Want to pet it? You can have it, lady. No! Okay. I think I'm quite satisfied just looking at it after all. Besides, it might get loose to move. But outside of the Survey Corps or Security Corps could actually do something so frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly. All the same, I must thank you for showing me this sweet Starly. Some people will see a Pokemon and simply flee on sight, you know. Perhaps being able to read all about Pokemon in the Pokedex might put them more at ease. And I was really hoping she'd want to keep it. Oh well, rip to that guy. Let's go see what these people want. Yeah, he said he had a blackboard in here. Let's see what's on it. Maybe we'll do some of these before we let's see. There's some requests posted on Blackboard. Which one? Check. Playing with Drifloon. Seems several people have spotted Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Nikki from the security corps can tell you more about it. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. Alright. We'll go do that stuff first. Actually, we're in here. We'll just talk to them. May as well. Oh, Spongy, you came along a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone. You see, would you mind lending me a hand? Needs to be the right size to fit the top one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put in a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they are fermenting. Such a heavy thing from the pot, the best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. Oh, I would rather do it. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives in the D-Track Heights. It would be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back to me? I'll head home and wait for you there. Oh, yay, somebody who wants one of my Pokemon. I think I caught a Geodude. It says I did. Okay. Talk to these, interesting people. Yeah, for the remix, I got Pearl. Usually I'm a Diamond guy, but I was like, I'll switch it up. What do you intend to do about the Cleaver Commander, Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but looks at the mess he's causing. You can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a Lord of Pearl clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. Just like it seems like you still are, but whatever. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Will the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I do believe I said that. It may be. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. So these random Pokemon are members of clans. Okay, I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. I am the answer. This is Char, the newest member of the Survey Corps. Aha, I hear from your earned warrior's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I am Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal, but that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? Ooh, good question. I am Arita, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? Yeah, I did, man. I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'd send the stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver, this newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid his chance. I'm Soul Commander, let's try this out your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothered me. Almighty Sinnoh made his sweet ass so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Char. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of this situation. I accept. But we'll go do that in a bit. We're going to take out those side quests. Remember that you're a stranger who appeared one day out of the sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard, work yourself to the very bone. Alright, I'm trying to get people these Pokemon I caught since everyone's so afraid to go catch Pokemon or do anything with them. Let's settle, and there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Alright, so we're gonna go level up too. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Bring me downstairs, Char. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Yes, ma'am. I want to see something. Preferred foods, items carried. Number is caught, number is not being caught, and number you evolved. So I could evolve 3 of these guys. So we will. Okay. So we'll evolve 3. And then we'll actually evolve the one we're going to use once it's level. Once it's at the right level. This is nice. Already this looks sick. Alright, so now we are going to go. And what are we gonna go do? I'll talk to this lady down here. Kind of looking around. Good, you're already here. Actually, we'll pick up one of the Starlies that has a good nature. I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing, not invincible even. Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked. I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well, then let's go over the particulars. The Diamond Clan and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Char, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects the world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides, a true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through that space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't aesthetically quell his frenzy. You certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard of this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those pro-clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard it titled Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy Cleavor as Cleavor. Now there's certain bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've got to share history, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. If there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon, you're the best. Hope we got. You'll find Cleavor at the Grand Tree Arena that's in the very heart of Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Alright guys, please stop talking my head off. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and I weren't wrong, you know. If you to study, perhaps even quell Cleaver, you best start with visiting his abode. Our New Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out toward Grand Tree Arena, and you should stop by the pasture too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. You want to choose the best nuts to bring. I didn't say that. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across, Satchel always seems so. If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me an ear a moment, hear what I have to say. God damn it. You can carry around even more than the satchel of yours if you learn a trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you like. What do you say? Teach me. If you like initiative, my teaching fee is a neat 100. Okay, come on. Perfect, then lend me your ear a moment. You've made space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. And that's all there is to it. Okay. Okay, so we're just paying for our shit to be bigger. Cool. Just like people in real life, right? Yeah, Keep teaching me. Teach me as much as you can. I don't plan on spending this money on anything currently, so. I'm surprised it's not like him actually having you collect certain materials to do this. This is super easy. Just pay the man. Alright, just jump from 500 to a grand. Now we're starting to get expensive. We're gonna do it as much as possible though. Don't have enough money. Alright, cool. Alright. Um West. 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 Close to I wanna go do that first. I mean I have the person's right here that I can just talk to them. You there. Seems like you're someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me with that? Help me out with something? I'd be very grateful if you try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. Well, without further ado, here's the recipe. Pokesh dolls. Pokeshi dolls. 3 logs of wood. Okay. Recipe for what I've named Pokeshi dolls. I'm written them. You see special items that would make village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. Looking forward to what you come up with. Okay. Is the other person up here? Oh, maybe over here. Yep. Listen here, Silvery Corpse Kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouring the heartwood for crops and growing the fields, and when I saw a Pokemon called Charm change its appearance before my very eyes, it was in the evening. The light was getting dim. All of a sudden, Charm's petals closed right up, so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought. To witness the miracle of evolution. But the next morning, when I went to check in on the Charm, it was back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works, or was that a change? I saw something different. When you finish Charm's Pokedex, actually, let me have a look, would you? Okay. One day I'll have some Pokemon working in the field with you guys. One day. Alright, we'll go talk to this lady, give her her Geodude. And then we'll go take a look at the different Starlies. See if we have one that's a good nature. I'll only caught one Geodude. So they have the type of like the experience candies that Sword and Shield does. Hmm. I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see a different size. Uh, ones lined up side by side. If there really are weasel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. You're natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm coming from with this. You catch a weasel bigger than mine. Would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. How do I know which one is bigger? Let's try it. So I guess that one wasn't. Let's see this one. Alright, that's a no-go on those guys. We gotta go catch more weasels. That's fine. What are these little... Maybe those are like just entrance. Oh, we gotta go to the pasture. See if any of the starlies we caught have a good nature. Old. Looking for like adamant. Otherwise, I think we're gonna stick with our homie here. Oh, we got a jolly nature. What is jolly? Plus speed minus special attack. Yep, okay. That's our boy then. Oh yeah, we want to get this guy here. This guy, and then we'll take the Burmy with us. Perfect. We're just gonna pretend like this is still Veloz. We'll think of other names for these other guys here. Let's do it again. Certainly hope you're putting the secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know? Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Thanks, guy. You've obtained 3 super potions. I do need to make some regular potions. I now must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me.